Hello and welcome to your content boosting tip of the week from Captain, helping you direct, collect and perfect smartphone video to build trust with your audience and enhance your brand. Now, I was talking to some copywriters not so long ago about marketing cliches that have become so overused that they're basically meaningless words when they're used online. They're ones you see all the time and they're often listed as values like passion, authenticity, or stuff about storytelling. You know the ones, you could probably add 100 more. One copywriter even said that passion was a toxic word now, which I thought was a little bit strong, but that's what she said. So problem one that you can take from all that is that online, anyone can say they are anything. Problem two is the ones that are fake get mixed in with the ones who are not fake, which I'm sure you'll agree isn't very fair. So the simple answer, and it's one we've touched on before, and it's no secret, it's a generally known thing, it's just this idea of showing, not telling. So for instance, you're saying that you are inclusive, then show some inclusive stuff happening rather than just saying it. And so is that it? Is that job done? Well, not quite, especially if you're a larger organization or a growing organization, because the bigger you get, the harder it is to have this stuff happen just organically and document it. At some point in the modern business world, you're going to have some kind of values-based mission statement or articulation of a proposition or a manifesto or something like that that resonates in a value-based way with the values of your audience. Like, you've probably got one already. Then as you grow, you'll need to put systems in place that support, nurture, champion, and guarantee the implementation of those core values throughout the business. Mark and Brian Canlis own a restaurant in America that's famous for its customer service. They say, if your values don't cost you anything, in either time or money, then they're not your values. It's back to the drawing board with you. And what they mean by that is, if you're a brand that says that you value diversity, then the question that must be answered in response to that is, how? How does that system work? How is it managed? What happens if it fails? What are the consequences if it goes wrong? How? Once those questions are answered, and you may well have done this already, you have a system that's worth shouting about and promoting. Because that old saying about cliches, they're a cliche because they work. And in this instance, a cliche is valid when used properly. With your systems all in place, you're now set up to reclaim any cliche you want and put it to work. And that's where smartphone video and user-generated content is incredibly effective. Once you've got some value-based systems rocking and rolling, there'll be instances happening all over your organization in multiple locations all the time. Now, yes, you can write those down on your site, but even when they're true, as we discussed, you're still just telling rather than showing. Video is the thing that can bring those to life. But really trying to capture something like that is so wide-ranging via a traditional video production would be prohibitively complex and non-cost effective. But with smartphone video, you can easily capture and tell dynamic, nuanced stories from the people who are active in those systems every day. You can have those people outline what it is they're doing and why, and demonstrate to your audience that you are dead serious about your values. You truly can reclaim the cliche in style over and over again from every conceivable angle. So rather than just being something that you write on a wall, your values become something you can really make use of. And as a result, the level of trust between you and your audience will skyrocket. So that's the tip. If you've got some solid values and some solid systems in place to guarantee their implementation across your organization, then let's get some stories from the people on the ground. Start shouting about it because your audience will love you for it. I'll see you next time. Until then, this is Captain helping you direct, collect and perfect smartphone video to build trust with your audience and enhance your brand.